Hey, my name is Dan, and I'm here to practice some yoga with y'all. So let's start out in a comfortable seated position. Feel free to either go seat to heels, the way I am, Virasana, or you can do cross-legged seated position, whichever is most comfortable for you. Then take your hands, place them on your lap, your knees, and close your eyes. Just take a moment to check in to how energetic you're feeling today, maybe a little tired, sore from whatever you did the day before. Just kind of notice how your body feels seated in this position. You'll already begin to feel the hip bones grounding down towards the floor. And we'll grow our spine nice and tall by reaching the crown of your head all the way up towards the sky. Like there's a little piece of rope attached to the very top of the head. And that rope is just being pulled out nice and long, nice and tall. With the next exhale, empty out all of your air. Let's meet at the very bottom of that exhale. And then deep breath in, inhale, fill up all the way. To the very, very top, you're gonna hold at the top for a second, and then exhale the air out. And the exhale should last just as long as that inhale, maybe even a little bit longer. Once you've emptied out, come back to the inhale. Feel the chest expand, lift a little bit, hold at the top, and exhale. Good, inhale. Pause at the top, and exhale. Inhale. Little pause. Exhale. One more together. Deep breath in. Pause. And exhale. Continuing with that breath, we'll take our left fingertips down, left side of your space, and then inhale, reach the right arm up and over towards the sky. Big side body stretch. Might even look under that right arm. Then you're gonna make a big circle with that right hand. Right hand comes around to the right side. Left arm reaches up and over, all the way around. Big circle with the left hand down, right arm again. Up and over, side body stretch. Big circle, right hand comes down, left hand up and over, all the way around. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Around, the right hand comes down, left arm up and over. A few more times each side. Just kind of worry less about what you look like. Right? That doesn't matter. You're just on your space to kind of feel your body, feel the movement. Right? And then just tune in to the movement of the body, to how that movement sort of opens up different areas, calms your mind. One more each side. And then we'll meet back in the center. Roll your shoulders out a little bit, a few times. Good, and then we'll make our way into our table position, onto all fours, shoulders over the wrists, knees under the hips. And if it's too much pressure on your wrist to have the shoulders right over the wrist, then feel free to just walk the hands out a little bit, right? That'll take that pressure right off the wrinkle of the wrist. Cat-cow, the inhale, belly drops and the heart comes forward. And then when you exhale, I want you to round your spine, tuck the tailbone down, let the head fall. Again, inhale, cow pose. And exhale back into cat. Inhale is cow. Exhale, cat. Doing this to warm the spine up. Inhale, Heart lifts, comes forward, belly drops. And exhale, find a big round in the spine. Come back to your neutral spine. Spread the fingers wide. Ground the palms down and then roll the biceps forward, the triceps back. So you have this space across the upper back. Pressing the index knuckles down, I want you to tuck your toes under and then press into the toes, press into the palms, lift the knees up just an inch or so off the floor. Right away, you'll feel your arms fire up, engage, the core kind of light up a little bit. And then staying here, we're going to take 5 rotations, 5 little pivots with the pelvis and the tailbone. So draw the tailbone down and then tuck the tailbone back up. That's 5. Tuck the tailbone down. Roll it back up. 4. Tailbone tucks down. Roll the tailbone up. 3. Tuck the tailbone down. Roll up. 2. Tuck the tailbone down. And then roll your tailbone up for 1. Place the knees down on the mat, nice and wide. Bring the big toes together to touch, and then slide the hips back towards the heels. Balasana, child's pose, the arms stretch out long, and then you're gonna let the forehead come down to the floor. If that's not quite working, if you wanna take a sweatshirt or a block if you have one, just placing the head down. Take a few breaths in your child's pose. And then rise up into your table. Hands are shoulder width distance, feet are hip width distance. Tuck the toes under and then press the hips up and back towards the sky. This is downward facing dog. Feel free to find adjustment in the hands and the feet, just sort of feeling where it is that you get the biggest stretch in the back sides of the legs. The spine is long. Squeezing your inner thighs up and back towards the back wall. And then pressing into the palms, taking the hips up to the sky higher. Good. Look forward in between the hands and then walk your feet to the top of your space. A soft bend in your knees, letting the upper body hang towards the floor. This is a forward fold, and then reaching for ragdoll, grabbing for opposite elbows with the hands. Letting the shoulders, the arms just fall nice and heavy towards the floor. Maybe you put a little sway side to side into your upper body. Good, and then release the hands down to the floor. We're going to take our fingertips towards our hands and then let the hands slide up the shins for our halfway lift. So reaching the spine out nice and long, trying to find a flat back. On your exhale, fold. Keep that soft bend in the knees. Slowly roll your body all the way up to stand. Head's going to be the last thing to lift. And then sweep the arms overhead high. Reach really nice and tall. Bring the palms together up top and draw the hands into heart center. Inhale takes the arms back up to the sky. Big reach. Exhale, keep the knees soft and fold. So a little bend in the knees as you fold to the floor. Inhale's halfway lift. Hands come to the shins. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Roll the body all the way up to stand. Taking the arms up overhead high. Reach really nice and tall. Hands come together top and then bring them into heart center. Again, inhale the arms up to the sky. Maybe even look up towards your hands. Be the tallest person in the room, and then let's fold. Leading with the heart, hinging at the hip bones. On the inhale, hands come to the shins, halfway lift. On the exhale, you'll fold, plant the hands down, walk the feet back into your downward facing dog. Inhale takes the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. On the exhale, pull the knee in towards the heart and then sliding the shoulders forward. Place the right foot inside the hand. Drop the back knee down. Untuck the back toes and inhale both arms up to the sky. So this is our crescent lunge on the back knee. A safe spot where you can find a little bit more balance. Surround the right foot with the hands up on your fingertips. We'll tuck our back toes under. Left knee lifts and then pull the hips back, folding over the right leg in a modified pyramid pose. Bend the right leg, finding high lunge, so staying on the left toes. Reach the arms up to the sky. Big inhale. Surround the right foot again. Step the left foot top of your space and fold over your legs. Inhale, it's halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms overhead high, reach really tall. Draw the hands into heart center. Good, again, inhale takes the arms to the sky. Exhale, we'll fold. Soft bend in those knees. As you fold, halfway lift, take the heart out. Exhale, fold, bend the left leg, step the right foot back, bring the right knee down to your mat, untuck the back toes and reach both arms up to the sky. Feel the hips sinking down lower towards the mat. Nice stretch through this right hip flexor, the front side of your right leg. Surround the left foot up on your fingertips. You'll tuck the back toes under, lift the right knee and pull the hips back, fold over the left leg. Bend back into the left leg. Anjaneyasana, our crescent lunge pose, the high lunge, both arms to the sky. Surround the left foot. Big step forward with the right foot. Fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to stand. Big breath in gets you there. Arms reach overhead. Palms come together up top and then draw the hands into heart center. Nice work. We'll do that a few more times a little bit quicker. So inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. As you fold, step the left foot back. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Untuck the back toes, arms to the sky. On the exhale, surround the right foot. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the left knee up and pull the hips back. Bend into the right leg. Inhale the arms up to the sky, strong in that front leg. And then surround the front foot. Step the left foot forward. Fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise all the way up to stand. Arms sweep overhead high. Palms pressed at the very top. And then hands into heart center. Inhale reaches the arms back overhead. Nice and tall. Exhale, dive down over your legs, folding down. Halfway lift. Fold, step the right foot back. Bend the left leg, drop the right knee to the floor. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Surrounding the left foot on your fingertips, tuck the back toes under, pick the right knee up and slide the hips back into space. Big bend into the left leg. Inhale the arms up to the sky. High lunge. Surround the left foot with the hands. Step the right foot forward and take your fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Roll the body all the way up to stand. Taking the arms overhead high. Palms touch top and then hands to heart center. Nice work. Again, inhale the arms, lift, stretch tall. Exhale, fold. You're finding a rhythm, moving with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, drop the knee down, and then inhale the arms up overhead high. Exhale, surrounds the right foot. Tuck the back toes under, slide the hips back, long in that right leg. Bend back into the right leg, take the arms overhead high, high lunge. Surround the front foot, big step forward with the left foot, land the foot softly next to the right and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to stand, sweep the arms overhead high, hands right into heart center. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold right down. Halfway lift, inhale. As you fold, step your right foot back, drop the right knee down to the mat, lift the arms overhead, big stretch through the side body, surround the left foot, tuck your right toes under, and then pull the hips back, pyramid pose. Bend back into the left leg, take the arms up to the sky, high lunge, or Anjaneyasana. Surround the left foot with the hands, step the right foot forward and fold. Halfway lift, fold back down. Inhale, rise all the way up overhead. Palms come together top and hands right into heart center. Nice work. Take a moment, just let the arms fall next to side body. This is called mountain pose. Might even want to roll some weight forward onto the toes, lift the heels, and then roll weight back onto the heels and spread the toes nice and wide. Grounding all four corners of each foot. Spine, the backside body is nice and tall, crown of the head high and shoulders draw back, relax the shoulders down the back. Good, we're gonna come into some balance poses now. So we're gonna find our right toes nice and wide, and then take the left foot up off of the floor. Keep the spine nice and tall, arms are next to side body, and sort of just feel how it feels to balance on one leg. Maybe it's quite challenging for you. Maybe it's super easy. You want to try to keep the body nice and tall, keep the left foot flexed, just barely picking the left foot up off the floor, feeling that right leg, working just a little bit. Nice, and then move back onto the left foot, pick the right foot up off of the floor. So you're transitioning the weight over into your left leg. Again, feeling the length through the body, noticing the left leg working now, and the right leg just picking up. Good, bring the right foot back down and we'll create tree pose, Virkasana. So the right foot is gonna be our base. The left foot is going to come, the heel is going to come onto the ankle, the left toes on the ground. Maybe the foot is on the calf, or you pick the left foot all the way up into the right thigh, and then find the hands at heart center whenever you're ready. And then you're gonna find a focus, a drishti, on one point, maybe on the floor or in the front wall that's not moving. So maybe not that person in front of you, if there is, or the goldfish in the aquarium, right? A focal point that you can just find your gaze on and focus on staying stable for just 3 more breaths. You're doing great. Come out of it slowly. We'll bring our left knee forward and then place the left foot down on the mat. Take the right leg, shake it out a little bit, and then we'll spread the left toes wide and take that all on the second side, tree pose. So the left foot is our base, the right foot either comes to the ankle, the calf, or skipping over the knee joint all the way up to the inner thigh, and then hands to heart center. And again, just finding that steady gaze on a point that's not moving. Maybe it's a different point than the first time. Noticing how when we're just focusing on our balance and our breath, all the other distractions, the thoughts that come up, homework, right, chores, all of that not as much fun stuff sort of slips away, and you just focus on this present moment, this time when you're just balancing on one leg. Kind of fun. Take the right knee back forward. Nice job. Place the right foot down. Shake the left leg out a little bit. And then coming back into our flow, Inhale the arms up to the sky. On your exhale, fold over your legs. Halfway lift. As we fold, we're going to plant our palms and then walk the feet back into a plank pose. So this plank pose is that high push-up position. You might take it on your toes if that's a little too challenging, which is totally fine. Bring the knees down to the floor. It's pretty hard to hold our body weight up, right? If it is, then you modify, and that is okay. Yoga is not about trying to win, trying to keep score. It's more just about being present, right? And finding what poses challenge you, where you feel sensation and stretches, where you feel good, and just letting all the other distractions go and just kind of being in your space on your mat. I've been holding that plank for a while. I'm sure your arms are talking to you now. So either on the toes again or dropping down to the knees, we're going to find a chaturanga, keeping the arms into side body. Start to lower the heart down towards the floor. Tops of the feet find the mat. We're on our belly and we'll take a cobra pose by inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the shoulders, keeping the tops of the feet pressed down. And then exhale, release the forehead to the floor. Finding that child's pose one more time. Slide the hips back towards the heels, knees can open up, arms are outstretched long. Good, inhale, rise up to your table. Tuck your toes under, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We'll incorporate that little movement, that vinyasa, into our next flow. So extend the right leg to the sky and find warrior one, placing the right foot inside the hands, ground the left heel, placing the left heel on the floor. Take both arms up to the sky, overhead. So Virabhadrasana, warrior one, the back foot, the toes are pointed slightly forward, the right leg is bent, and you can take the hands down to the hips if you would like to feel that right hip pull back a little bit more and the left hip come forward. But notice if bringing the left hip forward, if that automatically rolls the weight on the inside of the left foot. You want to keep that back foot really nice and grounded to your mat. Take both arms overhead high. Nice work. Surround the right foot. We're going to move back to our plank pose. So bring the right foot back to meet the left. Use knees if you need. We'll find our chaturanga. Arms into side body, lowering down. This time on your tops of your feet or your knees. Lift the heart up. So extending the arms long, draw the shoulders back, elbows into side body. This is our upward facing dog. And then press the hips up and back to the sky. Downward facing dog. Left leg will lift. Draw the left knee forward, place the foot inside the hands, drop the right heel down. So right foot, back foot is rooted to the floor, both arms up to the sky. And feel free to take the hands to your hips one more time, feeling the hips move forward into space. Shoulders square, hips are square, arms back overhead high. Good, stay here for 2. And 1, surround the left foot. Going into our plank position, left foot meets the right foot, either on the toes or dropping the knees down. Elbows into side body, lower through that push-up position. Tops of the feet or the knees, press the heart up. Draw your shoulders back, upward facing dog, and then hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Take the right leg back to the sky, and then draw the right knee forward. This time we're going to place the right foot outside of the right hand and then bring the left knee down to your mat. Untuck the back toes. Our right toes are turned out slightly, and this is our runner's lunge position. Either taking this on tall arms, or maybe you're one of the flexible people, right? The hockey goalie or the dancer, and you might be able to come down a little bit lower. But again, remember that the practice is not about keeping score. It's not about winning or losing. It's about just having fun, being on your mat, moving a little bit, and taking time for yourself. Nice work. Walk the hands back in So you're going to be on tall arms, hands under the shoulders, and we're going to move our right foot to the middle of your mat, surrounding the right leg. Slide the hips back into space. This is your half splits position. I want you to really ground the right heel into the mat. Flex the right toes back, maybe even spread those toes wide, right, so you can see through the spaces of your toes. And then the right hip is in line with your left hip bone. Try to extend the heart up and out so the low back gets a little longer. You don't find that big arch in the spine, but rather a really nice tall spine. Nice work. Start to bend back into the right leg. Plant the palms down. We're going to tuck our left toes under, pick the left knee up, and swing the right foot up and back to the sky, three-legged dog. Place the right foot down on your mat. Take the left leg up to the sky. Big inhale. Draw the left knee forward. Place the left foot outside the left hand. Drop the right knee down. Those left toes are turned out slightly. Top of the right foot to your space, and you'll be up on tall arms. If you came down a little bit lower on the first side, feel free to find a different position, getting a little bit more of a stretch. Stay for 2 more breaths. Good, and then walk up onto tall arms. We're going to move the left foot to the middle of our mat, surrounding the left leg with the hands. Slide the hips back, Ardha Hanuman, half splits pose. Drawing the left heel down, flexing the left foot back. Remembering to take that curve out of the spine by extending the heart, the chest forward. Walk the hands back forward, bend the left leg, tuck your right toes under, and then planting the palms, sweep the left leg up and back to the sky. Bring the left foot down to the mat. And then we'll drop our knees down to the floor. Cross the shins over, slide back onto your seat, and extend the legs out in front of you long. Taking one last final big stretch together. Inhale the arms to the sky, and exhale, fold over your legs. This seated forward fold position, you can grab for the feet, but if that's not available to you, again, no big deal. Just let the arms rest next to side body. Let the chin fall towards the chest. Slowly walk the hands up. We're going to finish on our backs, finding your way down. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Grab for your shins. Just be a tiny little ball. Roll a little bit side to side, massaging the low back. Pull the forehead up in between your knees. Flex every single little muscle in your body. Tighten up the face. And then extend your legs long, heels to the corners of your mat. The arms are going to stretch next to side body, palms to the sky. You'll let the toes turn out towards the side walls. And close your eyes. Taking this final resting position for as long as you would like, or as your day allows for. Thank you all for sharing in this practice with me today. Namaste.